Who is this revolting vermin in the camera? I don't even recognize him anymore. That can't be Charlie. Charlie used to be this hero of gaming, who would play the obscure games that men feared to play, making the craziest XD random jokes the world had ever seen, licking nipples, tongue of elephant, genius. And now, he's become a React channel. A sentiment, a comment I see a lot on YouTube, mainly on Reddit, sometimes during streams, but I figured I'd at least address it. So, have I become a React channel? The question plaguing the scientific community. The answer? Yeah, fuck yeah. My channel has always fundamentally been a reaction-based channel. Even when I was doing the obscure video game shit ad nauseum, I don't think anyone was clicking on the videos titled Suckling Dust Out of Grandma's Titty Simulator gameplay and commentary to look for some breakneck cutthroat gameplay or anything like that. They were there to see the jokes I would make based on what the game showed me, the glitches in the game, how bad the game was, just my reaction to the bad shit in the game. But for some reason that doesn't count in a lot of people's mind, even though it's fundamentally the same thing. I'm just reacting to a different medium. But if you ask Redditors, Twitch commenters, and shit like that, that's totally different. That's gaming. That's highbrow shit right there. Stringing together random words you found on a thesaurus and then saying the word nipples, that is content. Reacting to all kinds of different shit these days, that's nothing. I just find it super weird. I understand reacting shit has a very negative connotation on literally every platform. And for good reason, because a lot of people that do the react shit are personality-less, humorless people that just sit there soft dick in hand on Twitch while a video plays because someone donated for it. And it's really boring. And I still hate the Fine Bros. It's not hypocritical to say I don't like the Fine Bros React series, because their React series is literal nothing burgers. You literally get just like a fart when you watch a React Bros video, because there's no jokes put in there. There's no personality. It's just people sitting there silently as a video plays going, ooh, ah, like jingling keys in front of a toddler. That's boring. And on Twitch, the whole React Andy meme, which, by the way, I don't really understand a lot of Twitch memes. They're all kind of like super lame middle school lunch table inside jokes, but I'm starting to get a grasp on it. The React Andy meme is there because a lot of the streamers just sit there silently smoking a fucking jewel pen or pod or whatever as a video plays doing nothing. It's super lazy. Now, when I do React shit, and it's the way I've always done it, whether I'm playing a game, watching a video, or anything of the sort, I'm constantly trying to interject jokes into it, or just have fun with whatever's going on there at the time. That's the way I've always done it. The only difference these days is I do it live at twitch.tv/moistcritical, because it's just simply more fun for me. It's a lot more fun making jokes with people in the chat than it is making jokes by myself playing a game or watching something. It's like back in college, I'm sure a lot of people did what my friends and I did. We'd sit in the dorm and we'd watch shitty movies or shitty TV shows, constantly poking jokes at it, one-upping each other's jokes, coming up with the best jokes we can with whatever we're watching. That's what I do on Twitch with the chat. The chat is constantly making jokes of what we're watching as well, so it's just really fucking fun. That's the only difference, is that instead of playing or reacting to something alone in my masturbatorium here with the lights off and bathrobe on, I'm doing it live on Twitch, twitch.tv/moistcritical, with the people in chat making jokes, and it's just a lot more fun that way for me personally. Now, another thing I see is, it's so effortless. Just put on a video and make jokes about it. I miss when he did the video game shit. That clearly had a lot more effort and passion behind it. You're super fucking wrong. Every video game video I made, every gameplay and commentary thing, I'm gonna rip the band-aid off, and this may just circumcise you if you're not already. It was literal nothing. It took no effort. I'd sit there, play the game for 10 minutes, record straight through, done. It was 10 minutes of work. It took more time to render the video than it did to make it. It's not like that took a lot more effort or a lot more went into those videos. In fact, that's about the laziest content I've ever made and ever could make. And it's not like the jokes were all that thought out either, just XD random combinations of shit. Oh man, put my ass cheeks on a sundial and tell me the time. It looks like that guy got away from me. It's not exactly like I put a whole lot of thought into those. It was really just pretty lazy shit. The only way it could have been lazier is if I literally bent over on camera and goat-seed my ass. It's not like that was the tip top of content possible or anything to that degree. These days I do a lot more things that take a lot more time and are a lot more fun. Building shit with my dad, and I do help. It's not just my dad, you fucking assholes that say it's only my dad. Sometimes I'll hammer a nail in there occasionally and give him words of encouragement. It's mainly my dad, fuck it, yeah, that's fair. But the thing is, music shit, I do a lot more things that's not only just reaction-based shit. I've branched out and do a lot more things that are just generally more fun than sitting alone playing a video game or watching a video and making jokes in isolation about it. That's why I prefer to do it live on Twitch. But for some reason, people say it like as a new thing, especially on Twitter and Reddit, where it's new. I've become a React-based channel. I guess it's true what Harvey Dent said. You either die a Let's Player or live long enough to see yourself make content you enjoy making. What a shame he's become so reactionary based. I puke every time now. And now it's totally fine if you don't like the jokes I tell in it. I get that. That's fine. That's no big deal at all. But to say that all React channels are the same or the just bad inherently, I just don't agree with, because I guarantee most of the content you watch is also based heavily on reacting to something. Take for example someone huge and really good at it, like JonTron. In essence, JonTron is a reaction channel, believe it or not. What he does is basically what I do, but I tell you a joke. JonTron has the budget to show you a joke and expand on the joke he wants to tell that is based on whatever he was watching at the time. Take for example Flex Seal, or when he was doing more video games, the video game. It's the same thing in essence. It's just some people are able to do more with the joke. Instead of me just telling you it, they can show you it, they can make a skit off of it, but it's all a joke based off of something that they were watching and reacting to. That's what I think of when I think of React channels or React-based content. So I don't think React shit is inherently evil and shitty. I think there's people that are super bad at it, like certain Twitch streamers and channels like the Fine Bros. And again, the Fine Bros, it shouldn't even be called Fine Bros React series or anything. It should just be called, here's some internet pseudo-celebrities that sit silently and occasionally make a noise out of their mouth by accident that we forgot to edit out. It's just the most boring goddamn content on the website. But again, I just wanted to talk about this because I guess it's apparently something that spreads a lot, like, shit, Charlie's a React channel now. As if I haven't always been one. It's just different forms of reacting to things. Instead of it being a video game alone, now it's other videos, other content. And I make a lot more shit than just reaction things these days too. Whereas that's all I used to do with video games. At least now I do a lot of different shit. And again, totally fine if you don't like the jokes. If you prefer the older jokes I told, oh, I could brush a zebra with my toothbrush if I put it in chlorine. This dude once again got me in this game. Just a bunch of random phrases. That's fine too. I don't view those as that great. Like those jokes I told back then, I don't think would make anyone laugh in the real world. Maybe in the self-contained environment of YouTube it could make someone laugh, but if I said beat my wiener with nitroglycerin and rub my nipples with sandpaper in the real world, people would look at me like a fucking freak or some type of spork-holding weirdo, the XD random. So I don't really like that kind of humor myself anymore. It's not that I'm ashamed of the old videos or anything. I'm still proud of them as products of their time, but I don't like to tell jokes like that anymore because, again, as I get older and as I get more out into the real world, I know that kind of shit wouldn't make me laugh, so it's probably not going to make anyone else laugh either. And that's really just about it. The content's never changed. It's just different forms of doing it. I've always been a React channel. That's about it. See ya.